Dozens across the Philippines and Vietnam say Typhoon Kalmaegi has devastated their livelihoods.
I have nothing left except what is on my body now. I am new in this business, so I had to invest a lot. Now I am empty-handed.
Standing on what's left of his property, this shrimp farmer describes how waves of more than 23 feet washed away $40,000 of his hard work.
My 2 shrimp ponds became part of the ocean.
Kalmaegi battered Vietnam through the week, bringing sustained winds of nearly 150 kilometers an hour, destructive storm surge, and heavy rainfall. Debris now lines the streets in the country's Quy Nhon region. At least 5 people have also been confirmed dead by officials. Similar scenes playing out in the central Philippines, where the storm killed over 200 people, left more than 100 more missing, and caused cataclysmic damage to vital infrastructure.
We have lost everything. We don't have a home. We need help.
According to MDAT, an international disaster database, this is the 20th typhoon to hit the Philippines this year alone. The back-to-back natural disasters being blamed by scientists on rising global temperatures.
They seem to be linked to an increase in the frequency of heat waves and extreme precipitation across Southeast Asia.
This week, world leaders will gather for the annual COP30 summit. Ahead of the conference, small island nations band together to raise awareness over how climate change is affecting their countries in particular. Some calling out U.S. President Donald Trump for withdrawing from the Paris Agreement, a global accord to implement the objectives of the UN's Framework Convention on Climate Change.
I was at the UN General Assembly when President Trump spent a considerable amount of his address to world leaders disparaging renewable energy sources and challenging the scientific consensus on climate change. Mr. President, this is a shameful disregard for the rest of the world. We only need to reflect on the recent impact of Hurricane Melissa that wreaked havoc on Jamaica and Cuba, and Typhoon Tino that hit the Philippines, to understand that climate change is here.
Now, while the Philippines is still in recovery mode, residents are already having to shift into prep mode as another typhoon is en route for the archipelago. Satellite imagery shows Typhoon Fung-Wong strengthening over the Philippine Sea. The storm is forecast to intensify into a super typhoon before making landfall in the northern portion of the country late Sunday or early Monday morning. For City News, I'm Karling Donoghue.